everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'm super excited to show you that I have a farmer's market haul here. So in this video, I went down to my local farmer's market and picked up a bunch of great finds like you see here. I'm going to talk about the environmental impact and the all-around sustainability of shopping this way. So stay tuned. Okay, so before I show you all the great goodies that I got here, I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's good to shop at your local farmer's market. So, as you may have seen in my ecological footprint video, if you haven't, then I'll link it up here. But one of the things that I fell short on is the way that I shop. So, grocery shopping. I really don't pay too much attention to how local things are. If I want something, as far as produce goes, I usually just get it. So that's one thing that I really want to work on, and this is a great way to do that. So buying things local definitely helps your local farmers, but it also reduces the amount of travel that it takes to get your produce to you. So it's reducing emissions in that sense as well. Reducing food miles helps alleviate our dependence on fossil fuels, reduces air pollution, and cuts back on greenhouse gas emissions. So it's really beneficial for you to see what your local farmer's market has. In my case, I was super excited because everything that you see here only cost me $20. So if you're in a similar seasonal area that I am, it's getting towards the end of the season. So the farmers are really just trying to get rid of things and selling it for pretty cheap too. I definitely suggest that you check out your local farmers market, see how long into the season they're going to go, and check out those last few weeks. But you should really be checking it out every week because, like I said, even if you're not getting as great of deals as I'll show you right now, it's still a really good way to reduce your impact. And also everything that you see here, I didn't get in any plastic packaging. I asked them if I could use my own bag, so I really reduced my plastic consumption there as well. Okay, so now that I talked to you a little bit about the sustainable side of things, I'm going to go through and show you exactly what I got and what the prices were on this. This is seriously the largest cauliflower I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's 2 heads, like so big. I would estimate that this is probably like equivalent to 4 heads that you would find at the actual grocery store. And I got it for $2.50. I was so excited. I literally got 2, as you can see here. This one is almost just as big. And I had to like literally go to my car and drop them off so that I could finish my shopping trip. So I'm super excited about these. Obviously, it's a fall-ish type produce item, so I'll be definitely cutting up at least one of these and freezing them, and then seeing what I can do with the other one. So this is $5 here, which is amazing. And then they also had some corn, which corn is kind of going out of season. It's definitely a summer crop, but I went and checked, and this looks so good. So I got a couple of these. They were only 50 cents each, so I got just 2 of those. I actually tried to go back and they were literally pretty much out by the time I went back. So that was a little bit disappointing, but regardless, super excited to have another couple good ears of corn this year. And then I'll go over here. So these bell peppers, what I usually do in the farmer's market is I go in, I swoop the whole thing, and then I make mental notes of what prices different things are. And then I go back through and I pick the ones that are the cheapest and best value. So with these, as you can see, that probably doesn't show how large these are because these are so large in comparison. But these bell peppers are huge, and I got them for 25 cents. They were 4 for $1. So they just had a big basket full, and you could sift through how many ever you want. I tried to get as many colored ones as I could, but sometimes if you leave these, depending on if they're truly green or not, if they were supposed to be like yellow bell peppers or what have you, if you leave them amongst your other ripening produce, sometimes they will turn as well. So hopefully they do that, but if not, I'm perfectly fine with them as they are. And then this one is just a little funky yellow one. So I got all of these peppers here, which again are massive, for 25 cents each. And so all of them came out to $2. So I'm going to be freezing a lot of these so that over the winter I can use them for stir fries, or I can use them for fajitas or whatever we want to throw them into. And then these little puppies up here, these are just long orange sweet peppers. So these came in a little basket. I asked her if I could just throw them in my bag, so that's what I did. All of these came in a little basket for $2. So I thought that was a really good deal as well. And then when I was at the market, I was so excited with all the deals that were happening, and my husband likes food that's a little bit hotter. So I asked him, because all the peppers were on such a great deal, I asked him if he wanted to get some hotter peppers for him. So I found an actual vendor that had a mixed box of peppers. So that's what I got. They had like separate ones with just like a pile of habaneros, just jalapenos or what have you. But I actually found these that were all different kinds. So I'll go through here. I actually don't know what these are. I'll have to look these up. But if you know, let me know in the comments below. These, I believe, are just the banana peppers, your typical banana peppers. These two, I also am not sure which they are. So I'll have to look those up as well. This is a cherry bomb, which I believe is about the same level of heat as a jalapeno. These are poblanos, which we really like as well. This is, from what I looked up, I forgot what the lady told me, but I think it was a locado pepper, and she said what's really cool about these is that the leaves are sweet, but the inside is hot. So that'll be interesting to try out. And then this last one here is called a mariachi pepper. She said that it was a little bit sweeter or milder than the jalapeno. So hopefully my husband and I will have a really fun time trying to figure out what to put these in and seeing if we like them. And then next year we'll know if we want to plant them in our garden or whatever we want to do there. And then here is probably my saddest purchase, because I really wanted broccoli, but I got most of this haul and then I went back because I ran out of cash actually. So I went back hoping to find a couple more, and there just wasn't very much there by the time I went back. Everybody kind of sifted through what was already there. So this broccoli, oh sorry, I meant to say that these peppers, the whole thing came in a little basket, which again I used my own bag for, and they were $3 for the variety, which was a pretty good deal too. This broccoli was $2. It was kind of the last little picks, but I really needed broccoli, and I figured, hey, it was from the same vendor that I got these, so I rationalized that it was still worth it. I got my money's worth. And then lastly here, there's a couple different vendors with apples, because I'm in Ohio and Michigan's apple season is kind of peaking right now. So there were different baskets. They had a 3-pound, a 5-pound, and a 10-pound basket or bag. So what I did is I got the 3-pound bag and asked him if I could fill up the bag and give it back to him. He looked at me a little side-eyed, but I said I wanted to reduce my impact and I didn't want to use any plastic. So he said, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just give me the bag after you dump it into your bag. So he had them set out really nicely. Sorry, I don't have any pictures. It was pretty hectic and busy, and I didn't want to videotape while I was there because, you know, pandemic and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, he had them set out from sweet to tart. So that was really nice. So all of these 8 are gala apples. And then these last 4 here are called ginger golds. I'm not really sure if I've ever had them, but again, they're on the sweeter side. So I got some of those. I plan on making some hot apple cider. I also plan on making apple chips with them. So well, I'll figure out something to do with them. So I was super excited about this haul. Oh, whoops, I forgot my water. This 3-pound bag of apples was $3. And then the watermelon I got here, she said that they were all seedless, the ones that I picked through, but they could be orange, they could be yellow, and they could be pink. So it'll be interesting to see what's on the inside of here. But this was only $2 as well, and this is a really hefty, good watermelon. Like, I don't know much about watermelons, but I know you're supposed to like see that they're hollow, or they're supposed to sound a little bit hollow, and they're also supposed to have a yellow spot because that's where they soak up all the nutrients from. So if they have a nice little yellow spot, then that means that they did pretty good. So all in all, like I said, I spent $20 on this farmer's market trip, so I was super excited with everything that I got. and the fact that I had little to no impact on the environment with everything that I got as well. So I highly suggest that you check out your local farmers market, especially if you're near a season like mine, where they are going out of season. You can stock up for the winter and the fall. So that's all I have for you. I'm gonna go ahead and prep these all up so I can either eat them or get them in the freezer for some fall meals. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.